Shopify because I feel like it's very important that if you want to start an online store, that you look professional. I mean, I have WordPress websites that I've started. They do all right, as far as traffic. But I've actually feel that, Shopify is probably the number one place to get started with an e-commerce store. You can actually sell through Facebook. You can also, definitely sell in a brick and mortar store. The sky's the limit with Shopify, and they have a lot of resources that they provide for you. But a lot of people have a lot of questions about, how much it costs, and there is a free trial that you can get started with, absolutely free for 14 days. If you'd like to extend your trial, then please contact me. I'll go ahead and give you the link so you can extend it to 30 days. But basically, you have a full 30 days starting with our option through e-commerce dynasty, and you can start with a free theme. There's free themes like this, where they're really nice themes. They look very professional, when it comes to either mobile or even just viewing it on a web page browser. And you can change the way it looks based on what you're doing. So if you want to view the demo, you go into the demo and you can look at the style, how it looks. So I think this is really cool for, like, say you're a musician and you want to, start an e-commerce store to sell your music and get direct money from your fans, then this would be a cool, type of store to start. I feel that, out of everything that I've seen with e-commerce, I would say that Shopify has the best platform when it comes to that. Being that I actually do build websites for artists, e-commerce stores, whatever you want, I can build a store through WordPress. I feel like it's really cool to have it, but at the same time, it definitely feels like, you have to do a lot of work just to get your store started. And with Shopify, you can just be a beginner and start a store and it look just like this just by understanding, how to create collections, which I can go ahead and teach you how to do right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do a basic walkthrough on Shopify. I'll also show you how to use the Overload app to, get your store online. I have a research niche that I have set up. If you'd like free guide to niches that you could work on with your own Shopify store for 30 days, then I have that as well. So this is really going to be something that I would really recommend just because of the trust seals at the bottom of the page, the social links that will look professionally outlined to what your width is at the bottom of your screen. Also, I like the fact that they have a privacy policy that's generated for you. This website does it because it's just just basically a demo site. So that's the styles that they have on. This is just the other style, and that was the musical, and then we had the vintage and the fashion and the music, and this is the vintage style where you get to look at it in a different way. You got your slider. This is really easy to set up. You can even put text in it. um, and then I like the fact like how responsive the store is. When you look at all the items, you can see here that there's more feature collections on the bottom, which looks really, really good. You also have to have your phone number, your information is listed here. I can show you how to do a click to call option here. I can actually show you how to do that for free. And then your newsletter, you want to have a newsletter that people can sign up and get, updates from you. I would recommend putting a 10% off for signing up for the newsletter or whatever you feel would be best. The thing I like the most about it is that you have trust seals that look so professional at the bottom because that's what I look for. But it doesn't mean anything. I actually bought some ants just the other day from it looks like affiliate website actually, but I'm not really too sure. I bought some ants for about $10 and they shipped me some. They actually, I actually bought the item from vat19.com. So shout out to vat19.com. I believe they're drop shipping, but I could be wrong. Maybe they aren't because look how big they are now. After a while, you don't even have to drop ship. So that's a business model I'd recommend, just to get started. You can start with affiliate or you can start with drop shipping exclusively, whatever you think would be best for yourself. But with Shopify, you keep more money to yourself. There's a lot more advantages than disadvantages. Sure, you're going to have to give, a little bit of money per month to keep your store going, which I don't think that's a bad thing because with any, even with a job, you have to pay gas money to get there. So just think of this as your one-time gas payment for the whole month of 25 bucks or whatever, and you will have a full store running up and running. Who can do that? And I think that's really something to really think about. Like, don't get in the habit of thinking, oh, I have to pay for this, and just thinking all about how much you have to pay. I would recommend that you think about the fact that you'll be creating a store that you can make money off of that might definitely do well if you target the right way. And there's like so many people that have Shopify options that you see on YouTube. We talk about, this or that, and they have these extensive pricing that, I would say I can't even afford half of the things that I've seen. But I think that with this e-commerce course that we've created with e-commerce dynasty, it's going to help people that are like myself, don't have a lot of money but want to know what you need to know to get started. And also, if you would like to upgrade, and do a little bit more with your store, we do offer a membership that we offer exclusively through our website. So you might want to go ahead and check that out. It's on ecommercedynasty.us. You can actually check us out exclusively, and look at all the content that we've upgraded for you to look at. And that website's a locally hosted website, so it's only up during the times of, certain times of hours, and then down for maintenance at night, just because of all the content that we'll be upgrading and uploading. You can check us out on our blog otherwise. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and just talk about the advantages a Shopify. So you can sell through your online store through Facebook. You can have a Shopify POS. You can set up through your own iPad, whatever the case is. They actually send you POS software. They have a retail package, a buy button, which you can actually use. Facebook Messenger sales, Facebook Shop, Amazon, and Enterprise sales. So if you're doing really big sales, so you're probably going to want to stay in the pricing for someone with an online store. Although it's not listed here, it's about $20. I think 27. I'm not really sure. But in this case, they take 2.9%. What?